Hi, I'm Samuel. This is my first assignment for AME 394, and this is my patch and my controller, the Steam controller. So over here I have a poll device that's connected to a high object, so it acts as a gamepad, and it sends the raw IDs and the raw values to a JavaScript object, which I wrote over here, which looks really complicated, but basically all it does is it takes the value and then tries to differentiate between if it's a trigger or a button or a touchpad or a joystick, and then converts the raw value to some sort of other value that makes sense, and then outputs the name of it over here, followed by the value, and the send message, followed by the label, which goes to this forward object, which allows me to receive the label at any point in the patch without dragging wires everywhere. So you can see here when I press the buttons, the face buttons, the colored buttons at the top are reacting. Start and select work. The touchpads, I can put my finger on them and rotate them, kind of like a dial. The triggers are pressure sensitive, so I can do the same thing over here, the left and right trigger. And then this controller is actually gyroscopic enabled, so I set it up so that if I press either of the left or right grips and move the controller, it's also another way of interacting with the touchpads. And then finally I set up the joystick kind of like a dial, so it reports and increments of basically like a circle. So like if I put it at the 45-degree angle, it should say 45, and so on. So there's lots of functionality in this, and I think it'll work pretty well for controlling future assignments.